It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Welcome to Jefferson Township High School in Jefferson Township, New Jersey, as Muggs Media and Nielsen Dodge present the Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary. Should be a very good one today as the host, Jefferson Township Falcons, who come in with a record of 2-1, 1-0 in the Pulley Division, 1-0 in the Colonial. They're only lost to Wayne Valley under veteran coach Scott Reed. The Falcons are the defending independents of the NJAC and Pulley Division champs. They will host the Lenape Valley Patriots, who come in with a record of 2-1 as well. 1-0 in the Pooley, 1-0 in the Colonial, as they are led by their third-year head man, former Roxbury star Justin Meath. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on MuggsMedia.com. I want to thank Nielsen Dodge, Route 10 in East Hanover. Please check out their great selection of new and used vehicles. It's Route 10 in East Hanover. Nielsen Dodge, want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer, both of them Jefferson graduates, for sponsoring the Games of the Week in Morris County. We're bringing you boys and girls lacrosse this spring. After this past winter, we brought you boys and girls hoops and wrestling, and we're hoping to continue it throughout the spring. Also sponsoring here on the Games of the Week in Morris County, Lovey's Pizza, West Hanover Ave in Morris Plains. They have great food. You can order in, order out. They cater. It's Lovey's Pizza, 973-455-0671. So let's talk about this game today. Big game in both divisions. As we said, Jefferson won it last year. Lenape Valley beat Jefferson last year, had the driver's seat, but then stumbled a little bit, and Jefferson was able to win the division, picking up the huge win against Hackettstown late in the year to get it. But this Lenape Valley team, we've seen them already against Newton on opening day with a big 12-6 win. They've played very well. They're coming off a tough loss to South Jersey in Group 2 Power Delaware Valley. They lost 13-7. But Coach Justin Meath said that was an excellent game to tune up for this huge division game against the Falcons from Jefferson. As we said, they're 2-1. They have a lot of young kids out there and seniors. It's a good mix. Freshman Drew Togno, number 50, he has 9 goals and 5 assists. Don Fellini, the junior, makes them go. He's number 11. He has 4 goals and 8 assists. Joe Hill, a junior, 6 goals. Troy DuPont, one of the best athletes around, has Mitty 5-5 for him. Nick Molinari, big sophomore, 4-4 for him. Joe Amato, 3-6. As you can see, these guys can score with their wins: 12-6 over Newton, 13-5 over Booton, and scoring 7 against a good Del Val team. We'll give you the Lenape Valley starting lineup. On the attack, Don Fellini, Jr., number 11. Drew Togno, sophomore, number 50. Joe Hill, Jr., number 17. The middies, Troy DuPont, senior, number 2. Nick Molinari, number 15, he's a sophomore. Joe Amato, he's a junior, number 24, the long stick midi. Liam Cherry, number 21. Defenders, which is one of the keys to this team as well. We talked about their scoring, but their defenders very good. Senior Jack Varian, number 20. Junior John Spada, number 5. Junior, number 3, Drew Pickett. And in goal, freshman goalie Jake Spada, who's been terrific. Trevor Cassius takes most of the face-offs for the Patriots, who are looking to get their first ever division title in lacrosse. Jefferson Falcons, Scott Reed, one of the best guys around, terrific coach. As we said last year, 17-4, first time they ever won the Pooley and an NJAC in the same year. Back in the day, they've won a couple of Pooley divisions and RIS division titles. So this is a very good team, and it's another team sort of like Lenape Valley, got some young kids and some veterans. We'll give you their starting lineup. Sophomore goalie Colin Miller, number 1. Defenders, senior Paul Latiza, number 20. Junior Brendan Schaefer, number 2. And Jefferson Felter, one of the captains, he's number 24 back there. Long stick midi in the face-off man would be Hunter Cronk, number 11. Also long stick midi you'll see out there, one of the captains on this team, Junior Hunter Good. Also a midfielder, Nolan Simler, number 8, he's a captain. And the attack, very talented, sophomore Matt Capello, he has 3 goals and 5 assists, he's number 3. Ian Proswadik, the senior, number 5, has 4 goals and 4 assists after coming off a 58-goal season last year. He has over 100 career goals. And junior Christian Meshuga, number 22, 6 goals, 2 assists. And their big win over Park Regional, Meshuga had 3, Capello had 2. So this is a very good team. and can score. So this should be an interesting game as both of these teams eyeing both the Pooley and the NJAC Independence divisions. And we will find out in this early season battle who will get the driver's seat when we come back with the opening face-off right after this here on MugsMedia.com.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Welcome back to Jefferson Township High School as Muggs Media and Nielsen Dodge present the Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Again, want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer of Nielsen Dodge, located on Route 10 in East Hanover. A great place to check out a new car or a great used vehicle. It's Nielsen Dodge in East Hanover, and also Lovey's Pizza off Hanover Ave, right by the Menin Arena. Great food. Eat in, eat out. You can get your food catered by them, and they cater our Morris County banquets. They do a great job. It's Lovey's Pizza. As we said, early season battle in both the Colonial and the Pooley. Pooley division is comprised of Phillipsburg, who one day will be a very good team in that division. They're so big, they're new to the sport, so they're the sleeping giants. Warren Hills, another big school, Group 3. North Warren, always good with Rob Steingel. Lenape Valley, Newton, Kittatinny, Hackettstown, High Point, and the Falcons. So that's the one division. In the NJAC Colonial, it's Jefferson, Park Regional, who Jefferson beat the other day, Booton, who Lenape Valley was able to defeat, North Warren, Morris Hills, and Lenape Valley. Right now, Jefferson and Lenape Valley look to be the favorites, but do not count out North Warren, folks. They're a tough squad, and Morris Hills is getting better and better. So should be a very interesting matchup today. As we said last year, 11-7 win for the Patriots. Troy DuPont had 3 goals, as did Joey Hill. And for Jefferson, Ian Przwadek had 4, and all 3 of those players are back here for the 2018 season. We're about ready to get underway. Face-off. It'll be Hunter Cronk, number 11. And it looks like this number 4, Jefferson, and number 18, Trevor Cassius for Lenape Valley. We'll double check on that. And it was Cassius. Cronk wins it. He brings it right up. And Jefferson trying to get the possession back. Przwadek trying to get to it. The ball's still loose. And that stout Lenape Valley defense comes up with the ground ball. And Jake Spada looks to clear. He gets it up to Jack Varian. Nice job by the long pole coming up. He'll head back on defense, and Lenape Valley will go to work in its first possession of the game. This is Hill. Coach Scott Reed, one of the best guys around, was telling me beforehand, they're going to want to pressure the ball and then pressure that first pass. Shot will go wide, stay here with the Patriots. He's changed some things up on defense, and he lost some great defensive players to graduation, including Matt Tanis, who's at Kane, and Logan Holleritter, who's down at Stockton, along with Alex Lemming and Chris Holleritter. Lemming, the Pooley Player of the Year. There's a shot and a save right off the bat from Hill, and the save is made by Colin Miller, the sophomore. Lemming was voted by the Pooley coaches Player of the Year last year. He had a terrific year with 32 goals and 50 assists. Broken up by the Lenape Valley defense. Good read there. Trying to get the transition going. Hill will scoop up the ground ball, and the Patriots will go to work. And the opening day game you saw here on MugsMedia.com, we were very impressed with Lenape Valley coming out with that 12-6 win. The freshman Drew Togno, 4 goals. And sophomore Nick Molinari, he had 3 goals. There's a shot, goes wide. Fellini on the backup. This is where he's so good, he facilitates. Gets it up top, shot goes wide. We'll stay here again. So we're 2 minutes into this first quarter, no score. Fellini. Good defense there by Hunter Good. Ball pops out loose. Who's going to get to it? Still loose, and the ground ball scooped up for the moment by Jefferson. That was Nolan Simler, still loose, and then we'll have our first flag. It will be on Nick Molinari. He'll head off. They're coming off a big football season for Lenape Valley. Him and Troy DuPont, a big part of that success of the backfield. So Lenape Valley will be a man up. Jefferson will be a man up. So an early special teams opportunity for the Falcons. Obviously, Presbotic, number 5. And Meshuggah, number 22. You got to keep an eye out for them. Nate Thompson in there as well on the special teams, as well as Hunter Good. And taking this will be junior Hunter Good, and we're underway. A 1-minute penalty on Molinari. So the Falcons will go to work offensively. They're working around that Lenape Valley zone. Shot taken and a save by Spada. Nicely done by the freshman. Pressure put on here by Capello. And it works, but Spada gets it back. There's a wide open net. Spada's in trouble. You might get a timeout here by Lenape Valley. And Coach Justin Meath does call the timeout. That was getting a little helter-skelter there for the Patriots. So we're going to take a timeout. We're going to step aside, folks. We'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes. You're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson High School. Good timeout call by Justin Meath of Lenape Valley. As Spada was able to make the save for the Patriots, brought it up, and he was in danger of losing the ball. And they're down a man, so good timeout there to keep the possession. They'll try to run out the rest of this penalty. This is DuPont. He's got the athletic ability to do that himself, but it pops out. Good check by the Falcons. Varian trying to get it for Lenape. Ground ball still loose. Both teams doing a nice job knocking the ball out of the other guy's stick. Varian trying to get it across. He does, but it gets knocked out and scooped up by Capello. Nice job by the sophomore. Really had a coming out year in football. He was terrific for Jerry Venarino. He's a terrific athlete. Played a lot as a freshman for Scott Reed last year. So one of those two sports stars here at Jefferson. So he'll go to work. Jefferson's still a man up. Excuse me, Molinari's still in the penalty box. Shot saved by Spada. He stops Capello. So last time Spada walked it up, he lost it, almost lost it, and they had to call a timeout. Spada still holding. Capello with a little bit of defense. He gets rid of it. Joey Amato with the catch. He looks to see if there's an advantage on the crease. Shot and a goal. Lenape Valley. And that's the freshman, Drew Togno, with the goal. And Lenape Valley will take the 1-0 lead. 7:52 to go here in the first period, and that will give the freshman Togno 10 goals on the season. But a great job by Joey Amato to get the ball back. So back to face-off X. The Hunter Kronk and Trevor Cassius. Kronk from Jefferson. Cassius from Lenape Valley. Lenape Valley with the 1-0 lead. Here on the Nielsen Dodge Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Kronk wins another one. He's 2 for 2. He brings it in. He takes the shot. Saved by Spada. Jefferson 2 for 2 on faceoffs. Unable to cash in. The Falcons will wait here. Good patience being shown here by the Falcons. They trail 1-0. We're all evened up. Now I have Christian Meshuggah as number 22. I believe he's number 6, folks. We'll check on that. The shot goes wide by Nolan Simler, one of the captains on this team. And Lenape Valley will get the possession. Oh, here come the Patriots. Molinari is such a good athlete. Him and DuPont, very tough to match up with those two in the midfield. Gets it away, big hit. Lenape Valley overcomes it and almost gets it to the crease. And the Falcons of Jefferson will get it back with 6:23 to go here in the opening period. I was pretty sure Jefferson had the possession. Or is it Lenape? Who's the... And it's Lenape. Okay. A little bit of change there. Seems there's some confusion who the ball has, who has the possession. It would be Lenape. And this is Hill. Patriots win the 1-0 lead. Fellini's so talented over there. He's actually, that's Togna with a shot off the pipe. Fellini's usually back at X. Shot doesn't get through. Battle for the ground ball. And Hunter Good will scoop up the ground ball. Jefferson in transition. Broke it up. We'll have a whistle. And it will be on Lenape Valley, 30-second technical, it looks like. And we'll have a timeout on the field. I believe Jefferson calls the timeout. We're going to step aside, folks. We'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson Township High School. Nielsen Dodge, Muggs Media, Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Lenape Valley with a 1-0 lead. Both these teams in the Pooley Division and the NJAC Colonial Division. A huge game for both teams, even though it's only early April. But these two teams are the favorites in both of those divisions, so we'll see who comes out and possibly gets that advantage early on. So, excuse me, a 30-second technical foul was called on Lenape Valley, so Jefferson will be a man up once again. And coming off the bench there, Nate Thompson. Actually, they were each had a player off. Now Jefferson with the man up. Chance here. Shot goes wide. And no one on the backup, so Lenape Valley still down a man. That should be coming up ending soon, and indeed I believe it has. So we're going to be even strength. Good clear, good catch. DuPont, so athletic, so fast. Fellini head back to X, along with Togno. And this is Molinari. 4.5 to go, first quarter, 1-0 Lenape Valley. Molinari, as we said, such a great athlete. Amato had the assist on the goal. It was a great look down low to Drew Togno. Lenape Valley being patient. Little dodge by Hill, shot and a goal. And that's Joe Hill. The junior gets the goal, makes it 2-0 Lenape Valley. That'll give him 7 goals on the season, as he scores with 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. So Lenape Valley did a good job fighting off the penalty. Come back, full strength, patience. They get Hill right on the doorstep. He makes a nice little dodge and scores. So Hunter Cronk, number 11 from Jefferson, and Trevor Cassius from Lenape Valley, number 18. Cronk is 2 for 2. With Jefferson unable to take advantage of those possessions. Let's see who comes out with this one. Cronk puts it between his legs. Who's going to win the ground ball? And Lenape Valley will get the will be called for the push, so another win for the Falcons. They're 3-0. Yep. Comes Capello. And the Falcons will go to work. They haven't had too many long possessions in this one. A couple of times shots with no one on the backup. And we'll see what they can come up with here. Meshuggah gives it up. Back to Meshuggah. Tom Latiza is in, number 4. Good possession right now by Jefferson. Probably their best thus far. They swing it around. You always got to keep an eye on number 5, Perswadek, and that's what J.C. Spade is doing right now, number 5 from Lenape Valley. 2 5s going at it. As we're under 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Shot and goes wide. Good effort there by Capello, showing that strength. But no one was there for the Falcons again, so Lenape Valley will get the ball back. A little bit of a ride here. Meshuggah comes on. Spade of the goalie, see if he gives it right back. The freshman. And he smartly gets rid of it to the stick of the veteran, Jack Varian. And another time, Jack Varian's going to clear it out for the Patriots. Touches it up. He'll look to get rid of it to DuPont. Nicely done by the senior back there. So again, Lenape Valley with a 2-0 lead. Dump it back up top. Molinari's got a great shot from the perimeter. DuPont fights his way in. He takes a shot, gets through. Fellini there on the backup. Good hustle, though, by Jefferson Felter above Jefferson, but we'll stay here. Felter coming off a nice football season. This is Fellini. He does his magic from back there. He's the facilitator. The catalyst. On opening day, I believe he had 2 goals and 5 assists. So you had a part of 7 of the 12 goals. There's a shot and a save by Miller. Right on the doorstep. Excuse me, yes, that was Miller with the save. Hill right on the doorstep, but looking to clear. Tapped out by DuPont. Here comes Hill on the doorstep. and broken up. Nicely done by the Jefferson defense. That was Felter. Here come the Falcons, a little unsettled here. They'll slow things down, Latiza, and we're going to have another flag. And it will be on the Patriots. So Jefferson will hold on and see what they can do here. They can get a goal, or we'll see what they do here on the delayed penalty. As they set up a play, with everyone out at the 30, out comes Capello. He was left all alone. No one saw him. This is similar. DuPont on him. Similar holding on to it. We're under 2 minutes to go. Up top, shot doesn't get through. As Machuga, and then we have another whistle. And we're going to have a slash on Jefferson. Yes. So Lenape Valley will. Or was that on Lenape Valley? I believe that was on Lenape, folks. So we'll extend for another minute slash on Lenape Valley. So Jefferson, a man up again. Have not been able to take advantage of the other two opportunities. We'll see if they can cash in here late in the first quarter. Shot, goal, Jefferson. And that is Hunter Good. So Good gets the man up goal, makes it 2-1. Gives him his fourth goal of the year. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. So great momentum change right there as Jefferson is able to take advantage of the penalty. And Hunter Good rips it in. And we'll head back to face-off X where it's been 3-0 Jefferson. Kronk and Cassius again. Kronk's been very good today. As we said, Jefferson has won all three faceoffs. Make that number 4. He'll dump it off to Machuga. And the Falcons will go to work. 20 seconds to go. As they get into their set with 13 seconds to go. This is Capello. Feeds the crease and a save right there, read nicely by Spada. They were looking to get it to Tom Latiza. And the horn will sound, so 1 quarter in the books here at Jefferson Township High School, Pooley and Colonial Division battle. It's Lenape Valley 2, Jefferson 1. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this here on the Muggs Media Nielsen Dodge Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Welcome back to Jefferson Township High School. We're about ready to start the second quarter of the Nielsen Dodge Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Want to thank Nielsen Dodge. Jefferson will start the second quarter with the possession. And Lenape Valley with the 2-1 lead. But we want to thank Nielsen Dodge, Route 10 East Hanover, Eric Nielsen and Bill Snofford, proud Jefferson graduates. And they are proud to present the high school boys and girls lacrosse games of the week in Morris County. As we get into the season, first week in the books, despite the terrible weather. So we want to thank them. Also brought to you by Lovey's Pizza and Hanover Avenue, Morris Plains, right by the Menon Arena. Check them out. Lovey's Pizza, 973-455-0671. So Drew Togno and Joe Hill with goals for Lenape Valley. And then right before the end of the half, a man-up goal by Hunter Good got Jefferson back within 1 And that's where we stand, 2-1 in this big early season Pooley Division and NJAC Colonial Division matchup. And Jefferson is a man up. That's why they started the period with the ball. And that will be an unforced error, so Lenape Valley will get the ball back. Not what you want coming out of the quarter with possession and a man up. So we'll have a rod here by the Falcons, try to keep it in this zone, but they'll get it to the keeper, Spada. Lenape Valley, he'll walk it out. Tries to clear it. Body's flying. We'll have a flag. And just as Lenape Valley ran out a penalty, they're going to be back in, I believe. Let me see here. Or was it against Jefferson? Yes, it was against the Falcons. So Lenape Valley, and I was wondering, I didn't get to see it, folks, to be honest, if the referee put his arms up to see if that was non-releasable. But either way, Lenape Valley will be a man up. And they have a 2-1 lead. Molinari, DuPont, Fellini, Amato, and Togno out there in Hill for the Patriots. So Jefferson 0 for 3 on penalties, and Lenape Valley getting a chance here. Excuse me, Jefferson 1 for 3. So Lenape Valley looking to get their first man-up goal. Good job to slow things down there by Hunter Cronk. He's out there on the special teams D. DuPont is able to get it. Shot goes wide. We'll stay here with Togno on the backup. Paul Latiza, number 20, out there on this defensive stop. Brandon Schaefer, number 2, and Jefferson Felter, 24. Togno with a shot. And he's not going to call that a pass, so it will be Jefferson ball. So the Falcons will get it. Penalty will be expiring fairly soon. And timeout call by Scott Reed as Jefferson Felter brings it across. Reed using his second timeout of the half. We're going to step aside, folks. We'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson Township High School as Muggs Media and Nielsen Dodge present the Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Jefferson called a timeout. They trailed 2-1. And Matt Capello will start this possession for the Falcons. Liam Cherry on him. Gavin Cole's another one of those talented freshmen for Lenape Valley. He's out there, number 12. Cole's on Capello. Shorty on shorty, short stick on short stick, and Lenape Valley will come out with it.
Let's go, boys!
Lenape Valley. He talked about that solid D with the Spada brothers, Drew Pickett, Liam Cherry. This is Molinari. And Lenape Valley will go to work. Togno swings it up, gets away with a kind of a soft pass. And Colin Miller breaking up that pass to X. Nicely done. DuPont was trying to get it to X, and Miller read that perfectly to sophomore. And he has the great opportunity as Jefferson trying to get something going here, a little unsettled. to learn at the knee of one of the best that Jefferson's ever had and one of the best I've seen since I've covered lacrosse, DJ Kerwin, 4-year starter for the Falcons back in the day. Tremendous goalie, and he's back on Coach Scott Reed's staff, so he will learn from one of the best. Jefferson always comes up with good goalies. Brandon Vance did a nice job for the 2 years he was in the goal for the Falcons. They always find a good goalie, but with Kerwin teaching the young Miller, who's only a sophomore, that's just a bonus for him. Capello dumps it out front, and the freshman from Lenape, Spada, scoops it up, trying to make the quick clear, but broken up by the Falcons. Loose ground ball, that's going to be scooped up by Ian Przwadek. He's been kept in check thus far. So we said last year, monster year, 58 goals. He's got over 100 for his career. And Jefferson will go to work. We're 4 minutes plus into this second quarter. Still Lenape Valley with the 2-1 lead. And you can see how important every possession in this game is, as Coach Scott Reed calling 2 timeouts already. And we still have almost 7 minutes to go here in the first half. This is Nolan Simler. Amato on him. Simler. Good defense by Amato, but Simler not giving it up, trying to get away from him. And then broke it up. That was all because of Joe Amato. Terrific ride there. Good defense by him. And Coles will get it back to his fellow classmate, the other freshman out there, Spada. And the Patriots will get it across. And an unforced error there, a turnover. Those will drive coaches into early retirement, folks. After that great defensive stop, they give it up. And Jefferson will go back to work again. Miller flicks it up. Good catch there by Hunter Cronk. He'll give it up, and Jefferson will get their offensive personnel on the field. Matt Glaser, 14, has checked in. This is Przwadek, so dangerous. Capello brings it all the way out. Going to use that speed and athletic ability to try to beat the defender. Good wheels shown there by Drew Pickett. Pickett also coming off a good football season as well for Lenape Valley. Chance here, shot and a goal, and we are tied at 2. And Christian Machuga with the goal. And Jefferson ties it up at 2. Nicely done by the Falcons with 5:57 to go here in the second quarter. That'll give him 7 goals on the year. So we are tied at 2. And we'll come back to face-off X, where Jefferson has won 4 of 4. Great job in the middle there by Hunter Cronk. So Jefferson ties it up at 2 at the midway point of the second quarter. We have a procedure call. And that'll be against Jefferson, so Lenape Valley gets the win there. And the Pats will go to work. Lenape Valley will bring it out. Molinari swings it over to DuPont. Plays it on the hop. Bounces out. DuPont keeps it. Trying to make that dodge. He gives it up, spins. Dumps it off. Shot goes through. And Togno will be there. We'll stay here with the Patriots. 5:20 to go, second quarter. Paul Tuna Latiza, as it says on my roster. Number 20 out there, along with DeFellini with a beautiful move, shot. And Miller got a piece of that terrific move. And Jefferson got there first. You can tell how important this game is to both teams. These guys are hustling all over the place. Every possession is a big one. Every goal is golden as they try to get it across. This is Tom Latiza. Liam Cherry on him, the long stick midi. He touches up, and he can come back out. And Jefferson can go into their set here on this possession. This is Nolan Simler. So Jefferson looking to take its first lead of the game as they tied it up at 2. Hunter Good with the man-up goal towards the end of the first quarter, and then Christian Machuga with the goal to tie it at 2. So we'll see if the Falcons can get that elusive first lead with 4:20 to go here in the second quarter. Capello. Pick it on him. Capello will bring it back to X. Amato will pick him up. Capello looks to feed the crease. It comes through. And Coles, the freshman, gets it to Liam Cherry of Lenape Valley. Cherry dumps it off. And like again, I said, every possession is so important. Not trying to force anything. Coach Justin Meath telling everyone, put on the brakes, let's get into our set with 3:35 to go. We'll see how long they hold it here. Or does he call a timeout? Coach Meath, I believe he has one left if the possession isn't going the way he wants. This is Togno, the freshman. Felter on him. Togno with the shot doesn't get through. It bounces around. Loose ball. Who's going to get to the ground ball? Great battle here. Lenape Valley comes out with a shot at goal, and it's Nick Molinari using that big body of his and his athletic ability with the goal. Coming out of the scrum, it's Molinari with the goal. And Lenape Valley takes the 3-2 lead with 3:02 to go here in the second quarter. That'll give him 5 goals on the season. So big and strong, he came out of that scrum, didn't even lose the ball. Had to take it a shot, a check, I should say, and he was able to rifle it home. So 4-1 advantage in faceoffs for Jefferson. Hunter Cronk has been terrific. I believe that's Trevor Cassius in there. Capello on the wing to the near side with us. Also checking in from Lenape Valley, number 8, Luke Chozik next to Capello on the wing on the near sideline. Battle for the ground ball. We'll have a push. And Jefferson will get the win there. They're 5th. And they will have the ball with exactly 3:01 to go here in the second quarter. They trail 3-2. I believe Coach Reed has used both of his timeouts. He likes to set up plays late in the quarters and halves. But I think he's out of timeouts. This is Capello. Back up top to Nolan Simler. This has been a very hard-fought game. Evenly matched as the score has shown, 3-2. Ball pops out loose. And Lenape Valley has it. Ball flicked through. Wow. What work by Tom Latiza. But Lenape Valley will get the possession, but Latiza battling right to the final seconds there. As the Patriots look to clear, here comes a ride. Christian Machuga with the ride. Lenape Valley's going to need to get rid of it, or nope, they don't, because Coach Justin Meath saw that possession getting away. He calls a timeout with 2:02 to go here in the first half of the Nielsen Dodge Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week here in Morris County. 3-2, Lenape Valley with the lead. We'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam Savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson High School after Lenape Valley coach Justin Meath called a timeout. It was a good ride by the Falcons, forcing the timeout by Lenape Valley, 2:02 to go. As they will look to clear this out, they have the 3-2 lead here in the Nielsen Dodge Muggs Media Morris County Boys Game of the Week, Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Joe Amato, Machuga on him, and Amato will get rid of it. Good catch by DuPont, and he's going to put on the brakes. You can see Coach Justin Meath out of camera range, but putting up the stop sign, saying, hold on to it, boys. They might hold on for the final 140 unless something great presents itself. They have the 3-2 lead. Fellini swings it over. DuPont's up top. Jefferson now extending their defense. They've been pressuring the ball all game, but they're pressuring guys off the ball right now. Fellini. Good work there by the Jefferson D. Ball pops loose and it'll be scooped up by the Falcons. And we're going to have a flag. So flag with 1:02 to go here in the second quarter. We'll see what it is. I believe that was a 1 minute. It wasn't too demonstrative with that, the official. But either way, Jefferson will be a man up for the last 60 of the 62 seconds left in this first half. So they'll look to tie this up. They already have a man up goal. So Hunter Good will get this possession going for the Falcons. And here we go for the final minute of the second quarter. So Jefferson cannot hold the ball to get possession to start the third. So they're going to have to take a shot at some point here in the final minute. 45 seconds to go. On the doorstep and a save by Spada. Big save there. And Joe Hill will put on the brakes. See if they just kind of try to run this out. He touches up, 23 seconds to go. Take the final shot if you have it, if you're Lenape Valley. You don't want to give Jefferson any chance to win a face-off and still have the man up. Togno shot, just goes wide. Lenape Valley there. So 6 seconds to go. So a great job by Spada with the big save towards the end of the first half. Maintain that 3-2 lead. Lenape looking to add to it. Shot high. And the horn will sound. So 1/2 in the books here at Jefferson Township High School. Huge Pooley Division and Jack Colonial Division battle. It's Lenape Valley 3, Jefferson 2. We'll be back with third quarter action of the Muggs Media Nielsen Dodge Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week right after this.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson Township High School as Muggs Media and Nielsen Dodge present the Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. Pooley Division, Colonial Division battle. And Lenape Valley with the 3-2 lead. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary as we're about ready to start the third quarter. Goal scorers for Lenape Valley, freshman Drew Togno, his 7th goal of the year, 10th. And then Joey Hill scored his 7th goal of the year for Lenape Valley. He had the 2-0 lead. Then in a man-up, Hunter Good scored his 4th goal of the year for Jefferson to make it 2-1 with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Then Christian Machuca scored his 7th goal of the year to tie it at 2, and then Nick Molinari got his 5th goal of the season with 3:02 left in the second quarter, and that's where we stand 3-2. Again, want to thank Nielsen Dodge, Route 10 East Hanover, and also Lovey's Pizza, Hanover Avenue in Morris Plains, right by the Menon Arena. Call them 973-455-0671. So this is a huge game. We talked about all first half on the top of the show, even though it's only the second week of the season. Capella with a shot. That goes wide. But the winner of this game will have the early lead in a very competitive Pooley Division and NJAC Colonial. So Jefferson has not been able to take a lead. They had a chance when it was tied a couple of times. One of them was a man up. As now they trail 3-2, they look to tie it up here in the third quarter. But you can tell how the coaches are treating this game. They each use their timeouts, the 2 allotted per half, early on, saving possessions, so you can tell how much it means to them. So a long possession to start this quarter. Minute and a half thus far for the Falcons. So they have a 6-1 advantage in faceoffs. Hunter Kronk has been terrific. Shot! Saved by Spada. That was Przewodek with the rip. So the freshman in there stopping one of the best finishers around, and Ian Przewodek with the save as Lenape Valley gets it across. Battle there, and Lenape Valley will keep the ball and the possession here early in the third quarter, 2 minutes in. You know, if Lenape Valley scores and they get the ball back and still have the lead, these possessions will get longer and longer, but there's a turnover. Great job by Jefferson Felter. Felter, the captain, brings it up, dumps it off. Chance here on the doorstep. Shot and a goal. Beautifully done by the Falcons. We're tied at 3. And that's Przewodek with the goal. But Felter made that happen. And Przewodek with the goal. We're tied at 3 with 9:34 to go here in the third quarter. Nicely done by the Falcons. All started by Felter. So I'll give Przewodek his 5th goal on the year. And this is where, Jefferson has been dominant. 6-1 advantage. And Lenape Valley had it for a moment and scooped up. Nicely done by Hunter Good. So 8-1 advantage in faceoffs. So Jefferson had their opportunities. They've had possession. Good job by Brandon Schaefer to bring that up. And the Falcons will go back to work. They just tied it up at 3. As we are 3 minutes into the third quarter. So another opportunity for the Falcons to take their first lead of the game as they'll work the ball around this Lenape Valley defense. Both teams have terrific scores, defenders. It's such a, obviously the score showing it. 2 really equally matched squads going at it today. And then we're going to have another flag. And we might get a second flag, and we do. So Lenape Valley not too smart on that possession. So they're going to have 2 penalties here. And I believe both are on the same player, only he's heading off. So we'll see what the official calls here. But either way, Jefferson will be a man up for quite a bit. A non-releasable. Huge call. So that's going to be 3 minutes, I believe, folks. 2 minutes of the non-releasable. So we'll see. The first one called was the non-releasable. Then once that's over, I believe the next penalty will go into effect. So this is a huge juncture right here, early third quarter for Jefferson. We're tied at 3 with 8:34 to go. So great chance here for the Falcons in the man up. So Jefferson, they don't have to rush it unless something's wide open. They can take their time, make that defense slide, and get the open shot. It's very tight right now. Winding up, taking the rocket was Preswadik, but on the backup was Meshuggah. Again, Jefferson does not have to go fast. They don't have to. They just take their time, be patient, and wait for a good shot. And it goes outside the net. So we're a minute into the one penalty. Jefferson looking to clear. They do. This is Don Fellini. So one of the 3 minutes is done. We'll see if if Jefferson doubles the ball here, being a man up. So down a man, Lenape Valley looking to run a little clock here. Again, we'll see if if Jefferson decides to double the ball. Right now they'll extend the defense, Nate Thompson. And working his way in and then putting on the brakes was Amato. He feeds the crease, shot by DuPont. Ball still loose. And a nice job of winning that ground ball by Hunter Good. As Jefferson will get the ball back and still be a man up. And timeout call before he went out of bounds. Great call by Scott Reed. Again, showing how much this game means. Calling the timeout with 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes. You're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson as Coach Scott Reed breaks the huddle. Tied at 3, they're a man up with 6:40 to go. There'll be, I believe, 3 minutes of penalties, and we're closing in with about a minute 06 left in the 3 minutes. There was a 2-minute non-releasable on Lenape Valley for unnecessary roughness. Jefferson tied at 3 with Lenape Valley, looking to take advantage of this opportunity here, the midway point of the third quarter. So Jefferson called the timeout. Player was being knocked out of bounds. Great timeout call by Scott Reed to save the possession. And we will start. And this is Hunter Good. Still a man up for the Falcons. And we're 2 minutes in to that 3 minutes, so only about a minute left to my calculations of the penalty against Lenape Valley. Huge for the Patriots. They're able to hold us off. No whistle, big shot taken there. No flag. Lenape Valley man down, playing very physical, but we'll stay here with the Falcons. This would be a big stop for the Patriots to keep this at 3. Jefferson being very patient, a little two-man game. Capello and Meshuggah back up top. Shot goes wide by Capello. And Lenape Valley heads up. They're there on the backup. So my calculations, only about less than 10 seconds left in that penalty. And we are evened up. So what a job by Lenape Valley early here in the third quarter to hold off a 3-minute penalty. 2 minutes of it was non-releasable. And we are still tied at 2. Big change of momentum there, and a great job by the Lenape Valley D. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Here, Jefferson, you don't want to give up a goal here right after Lenape Valley stopped you for 3 minutes and a man up. Good job by the Falcons. They'll bat that out. Amato will scoop it up. Hill, side of the net. And it will be Lenape Valley possession will stay here. Good pressure defense by Paul Latiza. Battle for the ground ball. Latiza goes down. Lenape Valley's going to scoop it up. DuPont has got that lefty rocket, takes the shot, and he scores. Troy DuPont off the ground ball win, gets the goal, and Lenape Valley retakes the lead 4-3. Boy, that was a great stop when they were down a man for 3 minutes, and DuPont gets the goal. I'll give Troy 6 goals on the year as he scores. Well, the clock has gone out, so we don't know what the time is on that goal. 4:21. So a big goal right there. If they're holding off the man up against Jefferson, they come back and score with 4:21 to go here in the third quarter. And this is where Jefferson's been dominant, but have not been able to take advantage of it. Face-off X. They've had 5 extra possessions because of this, and they find themselves down 4-3. And Lenape Valley will get a win. They're second of the game. Good job by Liam Cherry. This is Drew Togno. Felter on him. Togno will swing it back up top. Molinari's got a rocket. He thought about it. 1 goal lead with 3:50 to go here in the quarter. Again, if either team, and right now most likely could be Lenape Valley if they score here, those possessions in the fourth quarter are going to get longer and more intense. Capello on Molinari. Feeds the crease, shot high. He's looking for DuPont. Who's going to get there first? And good hustle by DuPont. He's a big kid and he's fast. Molinari's almost a clone of him physically. Here he comes. He shoots. Great save by Miller. Big goal there to keep it a 1-goal game. Unsettled here for the Falcons. The ball pops loose. And that's just great defense again by Lenape Valley. That was Drew Pickett. Lenape Valley trying to take advantage in the transition. They got to stay on side. We might get a timeout here. Let's see. No, Varian walks the tightrope and keeps it in. Jack Varian, the senior, winds up. No, he gives it up. Fellini battling for the ground ball. It comes out loose. And that's going to be won by Felter, who's just been terrific today for the Falcons. And it pops out again. Again, the Lenape Valley defense, that time Spada. No whistle. Shot goes by. That was a rocket taken by Presbotic. No one back there. I think Presbotic thought he could beat the freshman keeper with the quick start. The quick shot, I should say. But it will stay here with Lenape Valley. 2:25 to go. Third quarter. The Patriots have the 1-goal lead here in the Nielsen Dodge Muggs Media Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week here in Morris County. Brought across again. Cherry dumps it off. Who's going to get to the ground ball? Hill will come out with it. And he'll get it to Liam Cherry, and Lenape Valley will get settled here with 1:50 to go. Well, Fellini, clear path right now. Kind of daring him to take it. Similar on him. They'll switch off. Fellini will head back. And Lenape Valley will go to work offensively. Patriots have it with 1:27 to go here in the third quarter. They have the 4-3 lead. They'd love to make it 5-3 heading into that fourth. Big hit. Ball's loose. And it will be Jefferson ball. So good job by the Falcons defense, not allowing Lenape Valley to add to that lead. 1:10 to go. This is Nolan Simler. Falcons looking to tie things up. And the ball will scoot back up top. Nate Thompson. We'll see the Falcons hold for one with 50 seconds to go. They trail 4-3. Thompson. Makes the spin, still has it. 30 seconds. Capello breaks in, takes a shot, goes wide. And Lenape Valley's going to get it back for the final 17 seconds. So plenty of time here for the Patriots. Good stop by them. The shot went wide. Jefferson with a little bit of a ride here. And Spada might just hold on to it, and we're going to head to the fourth quarter. He's not going to take any chances here. Oh, he will get rid of it. But the horn will sound, so 3 quarters in the books here at Jefferson High School. Huge Pooley Division, Colonial Division battle. It's Lenape Valley 4, Jefferson 3. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Welcome back to Jefferson Township High School for the Nielsen Dodge Multimedia Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week here in Morris County. Lenape Valley holding on to the 4-3 lead. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. A very defensive-minded third quarter. Lenape had the 3-2 lead at the half. Then Ian Przwadek scored for Jefferson to tie at 3. After a great effort by Jefferson Felter to get the ball up. Then Troy DuPont, just using that terrific athletic ability, made it 4-3 right after Lenape Valley was able to burn a 3-minute man up against the Falcons. Jefferson had the ball for 3 minutes. 2 of those were unreleasable. But the Falcons able to score. DuPont scores with 4:21 left, and that's our score right now as we head to the fourth quarter. 4-3 Lenape Valley. 6-2 advantage for Jefferson on the face-offs. And that's going to be now 6-3. Lenape Valley gets its third. So the Patriots will bring it in with the 1-goal lead. Dom Fellini. Latiza on him. So dangerous when he comes out from X, either as a facilitator or does that little inside roll. Fellini, terrific offensive player. But this is all about defense today with only 7 combined goals as we head to the fourth quarter. And that ball pops loose. Turnover. And Jefferson will get it back. Miller flips it into the middle of the field. Hunter Good gets rid of it. He sends it to the side. Good hustle there by Tom Latiza. He takes the check. Ball still loose. Ground ball. And that's scooped up by Liam Cherry. Nice job by the long stick midi. I believe that was Jerry. And a nice catch by DuPont on the run. Chance here. Shot. Saved by Miller. What a stop. Wow. That could have been an easy goal right there, but Miller, the sophomore, with a huge save. We'll stay here with the Patriots, but wow. Right on the doorstep, and Miller comes up with the save of the game to keep this a one-goal game. Togno brings it back up. Takes a couple of shots. Schaefer on him. Togno swings it back up to Joe Amato. Looking for DuPont. And a good ground ball win there by the Patriots. Don Fellini, the junior, but he's a veteran. He's started for 3 years. Terrific athlete. Fellini takes off. Takes a shot, saved by Miller. He's making DJ Kerwin proud on that sidelines. Kerwin, one of the best there ever was at Jefferson in this area between the pipes. Togno gives it up. Shot, goal, Lenape Valley. Joe Amato, but Togno with the great assist. So Amato gets the goal, and it's 5-3. That'll be Joe Amato's fourth goal of the season with 9:38, it looks like, to go here in the fourth quarter. Wow. Miller made a couple of outstanding stops, but Togno, the freshman, with the assist of the game, beautiful feed to Amato, and Joey Amato buries it. Not much Miller could have done on that. So Lenape Valley won the last faceoff. That's what they would love to do here. And run some time off the clock with the 2-goal lead, 5-3. Flipped up. Who's going to get to it? And it's Lenape Valley. D'Alessandro took that last faceoff, Andrew D'Alessandro. Coach Meath has several different guys he uses, and he's going to call a timeout, set up this possession with 9:21 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, we'll be right back.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson Township High School. Timeout called by Lenape Valley coach Justin Meath to keep this possession with 9:21 to go. Lenape with the 2-goal lead in this defensive battle, 5-3 over Jefferson. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Muggs Media, Nielsen Dodge, Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week. This is Pickett. Dangerous pass. No possession yet. It's scooped up by the Falcons. So a dangerous pass, and Jefferson takes advantage. This is Matt Capello. I'm sure that's not what Coach Justin Meath wanted out of the timeout. Work it up top to Nate Thompson. Jefferson trails by 2. Plenty of time, though. Capello, shot, saved by Spada. Another nice save by the freshman. DuPont down the far sideline. He's going to put on the brakes after he taps in. And Lenape Valley going to run some clock is my guess here unless something wide open comes available. DuPont so has such a great ability to get himself free and create his own scoring. So does Fellini. And Togno with that great assist to Amato before. Togno tries to take Felter. Tries to dump it off. Shot and a goal. Joe Hill. Togno with another terrific assist. Hill with the goal. 6-3 with 7:35 to go. Hill's second goal of the game. And that gives him 8 on the season. Huge, but Togno with the assist. Togno with 2 terrific assists. And Lenape Valley pushes its lead to 3 with 7:35 to go. Lenape Valley's done better of late on the faceoffs. And obviously down 3 with 7:35 to go. Jefferson would love to get a win here and get possession. Trying to clamp down. And Lenape Valley will get it. They're 5th. 7-5 now. On the doorstep, shot, goal off the faceoff. I think that was Fellini. Didn't see the number, folks, to be honest with you. But either way, it's a Lenape Valley goal. And that'll make it 7-3. Wow, huge. Right off the faceoff. Lenape Valley now with a 4-goal lead. 7:23 to go. And a big win for Jefferson there. They need a possession, and they get it. Now 8-5. Falcons down by 4 with 7 minutes to go. There is time, but they can't be all too patient because they have to go back and trust they can get a face-off win. And Scott Reed will call a timeout to set up this possession. He knows it's big. 6:59 to go. We'll be right back right after this.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes. You're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
And we're back here at Jefferson after Scott Reed of Jefferson called the timeout. For the Falcons, 6:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. They trail by 4, 7-3. Big early fourth quarter for Lenape Valley. Goals from Joe Amato, Joe Hill, and we'll check on the third one to extend this to a 4-goal lead. What a start to the fourth quarter by the Patriots. Jefferson on the possession. Hunter Good gives it up. Machuga, gets it off to Preswatic. He has a goal today. But today's game's been about defense, not the high scorers like Preswatic and Machuga for Jefferson and Togno for Lenape Valley. This has been all about defense. Simler tries to break free. He can't. Capello comes through. They send it back up top to Thompson. Now Thompson has, that was Preswatic. Back at X. Shot saved by Spada. Capello will get there first. 5:46 to go. Jefferson needs a goal. Capello swings it back up top. Przwadek swings it over. Jefferson showing patience in this set. Simler trying to break his way in. Excuse me, that's Christian Meshuggah. Back up top to Simler. This is Capello. Cherry with a good defense. The possession continues. Good patience by Jefferson. Good D by Lenape Valley. So we have 5 minutes to go. Hunter Good. Still has it. Looking to see if someone's going to come to the crease. Good defense by the Patriots. Gavin Coles. He dumps it off, tried to get to Simler. He goes down. We'll have a push. We'll stay here with the Falcons. 4:35 to go. Capello trying to beat his defender. He feeds the crease. Shot goes wide. Hunter Good takes a shot. And Jefferson's there first. Przwadek beats Spada to the ball. John Spada. 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Doesn't get through. Przwadek trying to take that shot. Good defense again by the Patriots. Here comes the ride in the double. And a good job there by Jefferson, forcing the turnover on the check. Falcons get it back with 4:10 to go. Simler with the shot goes wide. Who's there first? And it will be Jefferson ball. Falcons need to get back on the scoreboard. 4 minutes to go. They're down 4. Plenty of time if they're able to score and do well at face-off X. Broken up by Lenape Valley. They were looking for Tom Latiza. And Lenape Valley's defense comes through again. Pickett was in there. They get the ball to him. Unless they have an open layup here, they're not going to take a shot. Togno, Felter all over him. He might get a whistle and a flag here. Let's see. Nothing doing. And Lenape Valley now just 3.5 minutes away from picking up a huge victory in both the Pooley Division and the NJAC Colonial. But they beat Jefferson last year. Jefferson was still able to win both divisions. So well, definitely the season's far from over, whoever wins or loses this game. But it puts you in a comfortable spot, to say the least. Jefferson's got Warren Hills next, and Lenape Valley has Hackettstown. 2 Warren County schools, fairly new to the game. DuPont weaves his way in, goes wide. And good job there. Fellini's so smart. Miller came flying out from goal, try to get that ball back. Looking to feed the crease. It's DuPont with a rocket and the goal. So Troy DuPont kind of just put the final nail in there, make it an 8-3 game with 2:45 to go. That gives him 2 goals today, and that was goal number 7 on the season. Huge goal for Lenape Valley. Might have put this one a little bit out of reach for Jefferson, but anything can happen in 2:45. But it all starts here at Face-Off X. This will be Andrew D'Alessandro for Lenape Valley in the red, and Nate Thompson for Jefferson in the white. So a huge face-off here for the Falcons. They want to get the ball and have a chance to score. If you let it be, you get it. Unless you got a wide open shot here out of the face-off, you hold on to it. And they'll take the shot. Who's there first? And it is Lenape Valley, so 8-7 in face-offs right now. Jefferson with the 1 face-off advantage. They were up 6-0 at one time. So good job by Lenape Valley to get back. So they're going to look to run some clock, 2:30 to go. inside 2 minutes, they have to keep it in. So they can run some time outside here with 23 seconds, 2:23 to go. But with less than 2 minutes to go, they have to keep it in. If they don't, it's a turnover. And I'm sure Fellini knows that as well as anyone. He's a smart kid. Three seconds to go. Jefferson's got to get it in and keep it in now. Back up top. Fellini holds on to it. Fellini running some clock, so smart. 1:44 to go. Fellini with a little bit of a swim. Just killing time right now for Lenape Valley. They're looking to move to 3-1 and 2-0 in both divisions, Pooley and Colonial, 120 away from that. And they have the 5-goal lead. And there's a turnover. And I believe because the lead was 5, they didn't have to keep it in. I'll check on that, folks. I know that was a change that was made a few years ago. Ball will come loose. Jefferson will come up with it. And we have 50 seconds to go. So Lenape Valley, big win on the road. Here against a very good Jefferson team. Huge fourth quarter for them. Scoring 4 goals. And there's a goal for Jefferson. Number 14, Mac Laser with the goal. I believe it's going to be a little too late. Cuts it in half, 8-4. 40 seconds to go. But that big fourth quarter, they had the 4-3 lead going in, and now they've scored 4 goals, outscoring Jefferson right now 4-1. And the big part of this game was in the early part of the third quarter when the Patriots were able to fend off a 3-minute man up for Jefferson. So good job by the Patriots. Defense was terrific. Pickett, J.C. Spada, Jake Spada, Jack Varian, Liam Cherry, all doing the job on defense today, not allowing Jefferson to score double digits. Something they've done in all their games except for opening day loss to Wayne Valley. They were scored 16 against High Point, 11 against Park Regional. So they were able to contain a very potent Jefferson team today. Capella will get trying to make it a little sweaty here if they score here. This is similar. On the bounce, stay here. Ball pops loose. Who's there first? And Jake Spada gets to it first. The freshman goalie's been terrific today. Colin Miller's been terrific as well in goal for Jefferson. 2 good goalies going at, and they're young. So we said Spada just a freshman and Miller a sophomore. But they will stay here with the Falcons. 15 seconds to go. Shot and a save. And he can just walk it up, Spada. Final 10 seconds, so congratulations to the Lenape Valley Patriots as they're going to post the 8-4 victory and top the Jefferson Falcons for the second year in a row as they will be somewhat in the driver's seat from here on out in the Pooley and the NJAC Independents. So congratulations to Lenape Valley. Great job by them. As that'll wrap it up here from Jefferson, from our cameraman Chuck Mills standing up top in this cold weather. Thank you, Chuck. I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon here on MugsMedia.com on the Nielsen Dodge Muggs Media Morris County Boys Lacrosse Game of the Week.
This game is big for us because it shows the league how much we got, especially last game against Del Valle. It was a tough loss, so we showed that we can hang in there with those big teams. And Jefferson definitely knew that because the coach was there, and they came ready today, but we came ready to win too.
Lacking in the probably first, second, and third, but we came out in the fourth, had a couple big goals. Our defense held up strong, and we just overall did good in the fourth quarter.
It's definitely huge. I mean, us two look like we were the top of the conference going into this game. So, I mean, to get this win early in the season and get momentum going in the season, it's a huge one.
Goal number one, as we told you earlier, is to win both league and conference, and to do that, you got to get through Jefferson. They've been the champions the last 3 years, and this was a big step forward again for us, and we just got to keep the momentum going.
This game was tied at 3 with about 8:30 left in the third quarter. Jefferson was able to pick up 2 penalties for 3 minutes, 2 of those non-releasable, and Lenape Valley's defense came up big and did not allow a goal.
We could outscore. Today was a lot of defense. We weren't really hitting, connecting in the first half on offense, but really it's all defense today.
Definitely in net, we got a freshman who's been a stud lately. He's like anchor back there. We got seasoned veterans on our defense, and we got a lot of skilled players on offense. So we're an all-around team. We're good this year.
That could have been a huge game-changing moment. I mean, it was a tie game at that point, and they could have scored 4 goals in that 2 minutes, but defense was on lock again. They did great.
In that fourth, DuPont got another goal. Joey Hill, who had 3 goals today, had a tally, and they iced the game with a huge fourth quarter.
Mentality was skyrocketing. We sucked the confidence out of them, and when that happens, we have the confidence. There's no coming back from that. We put that game away in that fourth quarter, and we knew it.
It's honestly not all me. It's the whole team. It matters with the face-off. Started off with the face-off. Andy Dells picked it up, ran down the field, passed it to Drew. Drew made a great pass, and I happened to finish.
Our offense was slow for the first 3, and we were just looking to find that click, try to get to the extra gear, and we finally found it. And once we found that, we keep going. I mean, we're like a machine. Once you get us going, we'll roll. And we got some great skilled players, and we just kept rolling.
We talked about in that break, we need to find the run here. This lacrosse is a game of runs, and really all day there wasn't a big run. It was a goal here for us, a goal here for them, and we found that big run there. And Joe, Dom, Drew, Troy, D'Alessandro, everybody, they all put their 2 cents in, and we found the win.
Last year, Lenape Valley was able to beat Jefferson, but Jefferson was able to right the ship and won the Pooley and the Colonial Division of the NJAC. Lenape Valley hopes to repeat what Lenape Valley did and build a momentum off this win.
Last year we gave a couple games away that we thought we were going to have, and this year we got to keep getting better every day. We can't take days off, and they all know that, and this is more momentum. We got to keep pushing forward because we got a lot of big league games coming up.
Freshman goalie Jake Spada, he's been terrific all year. He gave credit to his defenders in front of him. His brother John, Drew Pickett, Liam Cherry, Jack Varian, all did a terrific job, but Spada was terrific today between the pipes.
They really were, especially when we were man down. We really pulled through. We had some new sets of defense with our new coach, Coach Rich. We had first real year with a defensive coach, and we were really showing it. The talking's up, the mentality's up. We really shut them down in the fourth and third quarter.
I'm hoping we just keep pushing, keep going, keep grinding, use it as motivation. Last year we didn't win the division. It was an upsetting moment, but we're just going to keep grinding, go for it this year.
Spada, he keeps surprising me day in and day out, and just how much better this defense gets every day. I mean, Delaware Valley on Saturday were great, and today, outstanding.